Hello guys and welcome to Germany. I just got off the ferry and I found this on Google. I don't know when, but I found it. And I thought that looks fairly abandoned. And I don't know with you, but I think I'm quite right. I have to pee. What a way of starting your Saturday exploration in a country you do not even live in. There was a nice guy from my guy. He told me that I should record more point of view of my eyes and then breathe less. And yeah, I know I breathe a lot. I'm trying to keep you away and talk a little bit louder so you can hear my breathing. I hope that helps. I do listen to what you say, guys. It's not like I'm just doing stuff and thinking I know best. I don't. That's burned, but what's in the back? That's not burned. This looks nice. But what is it? There's a slit over my head. That's nice. Two planes in a row could indicate flight school close by. Unlike a current, I'm seeking the path of least resistance. It's okay to be happy. Oh. That's fancy. Jesus Christ. It doesn't really... Still doesn't tell me what this is. Well, of course. I do recognize these as milkers. They're a little bit different today. Yeah, they're built differently. They look different. This is filled with fruit stuff. Tins. And nothing. Yeah. That's just burned down. That's really not interesting. There's stuff down there though. Hurry. Stuff burned and destroyed and stuff. Oh, they tried to hit a building from me. Haha. I spotted it. Look, it's right here. You thought you could hide this from me? I mean, there's a spider, near spiders. Keep up. Now this has more the size of a stable. It does indeed. Oh, there are sunglasses. That doesn't really make sense. Spiderweb. and park right there. This is very different. Again. Oh shit, there's a lot of animals here. Go away. So guys, while we're here, I want to talk to you actually. In the last few days, I had a lot of people telling me different kind of stuff I could do better. One of the things I could do better is talking to you directly. I'll just point the thing out I can remember in my head real quick. My breathing, I know that it was a problem in the video. I had a video where I was really tired and I just didn't, settle down and catch my breath. I kept on going, which didn't make sense, because why shouldn't I just, give it a minute or two? I mean, that's not big of a deal. Just relax, start recording. I didn't, and that's a mistake from my side, of course. I should have just give it a quick moment and then carried on with the filming, because of course I want you to like these videos, and I just think that whenever the gimbal fucks up, I try to catch it as fast as I can. Of course, sometimes that just don't happen because I'm really good at looking around, but not looking through the screen. That might be a thing I have to also work on. Again, there is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that have to happen. It's a learning curve. I'm not usually doing these kind of videos. I just picked up on doing this, and I'm trying to do one of these every week, 5 to 7 days, as much as I can. Of course, I have work too, but I usually go to upload Wednesday or Friday. I just feel that gives a more, I wouldn't say consistent upload schedule, but it gives a schedule that is fair compared to a lot of Urbex YouTubers. It's really hard to find these areas sometimes. I'm lucky that I have the job I have and I have the experience to look around while I drive, so I can find these areas. This area was found through Google. I mean, I didn't find it by driving here. I never drive here. I will never drive here myself. I was lucky I found this and I was like, that looks abandoned. And I came here today to where I could check out and say, yeah, this is abandoned. Also, a lot of areas that I have planned, I didn't find myself. I always gotta be honest with you when I find a place that I didn't find myself. The last video with the big item storage and all, I found that myself, but on a way to an occasion which I was told about, which was it was useless. Everything was locked, there was too many people around, you couldn't jump the one window that was open without, you being exposed way too much, and you'll be seen by a lot of people, and they were really, really curious about why I was there, and I was there for like 5 minutes. There was another building on the way there, but again, locked, a lot of people around. I might have to go back sometimes and look at that. But of course, I know I have a lot of to learn, and I hope that you will just keep giving me the feedback that I need. I don't want you to look at a video and think that's boring. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to see that. I want you to say, hey, I did not like this part, I like this part a lot. Like, okay, you're basically trying. You give it a chance. Try to improve. Work on your breathing, work on your stabilization of the videos, try to make it a little more interesting. Never, show something that isn't in the video. I would never do that, of course, because if I show you something that looks really, really interesting, and you click on the videos because of that, but it's not in the video, I mean, that's clickbait, and I'm not here to clickbait you. The picture I have behind me looks really, really interesting. That would be an awesome thumbnail. And of course, I'm gonna to see what's what here. They're just gonna go on and say, oh, you can't see that. You saw it in the thumbnail, but that doesn't mean I want to show you it. I mean, why should I? Of course I should. You watch the videos to see areas. I have some nice people on an iGag that wrote to me and say, hey, I'm not even from Europe. I can never see these areas. Then I feel like, well, let me show you these areas. Maybe some other people have showed them. Some have not. I don't know. There's a lot of videos out there of different places. I just hope that my videos, what I do, has that extra thing of my personality that you like. You might not like my personality at all. You might not like the way I edit my videos or how I make my thumbnail or my titles. Well, I'm sorry, but that's just how I do it. Everything is a learning curve. I just changed my editing program to something a lot better, a much more reliable editing software that I'm learning to use right now. I feel the videos are getting better with that, but I also feel like I'm trying a lot more, we're gonna say a lot more risky editing. Like I try to put titles in, I try to make transitions, I try to make a lot more stuff that makes my videos personal to me, just not, cuts put into a video. People have one pointed out that my channel is all over the place. I would say it's not anymore. I am thinking about privatizing every video that isn't exploring, and then make a checkle channel, a channel just called North Second. Simply for videos that is everything else but exploring. So North main channel is exploring and such things I can, say this is exploring / explore urbex / whatever, and then adventure basically. And then there is channels where we talk about other stuff. I don't know which kind of things we're gonna talk about. I'm thinking about that too. And that's my first video of a second channel should just be me. I don't want my first video on a second channel to be me rambling about this channel. I want this to be a part of this video because it's important for me to know that I have your support, I have your feedback, but also that you want to give me a change, to change into something better. I just gained a lot of subscribers the last couple of days because of you guys. You're the reason why I do this. But my interest in abandoned and left for rotten stuff, like I sometimes called it. The Germans I made in the other video from Stuttgart, because it lost places. I wouldn't call that the right translation, but of course they're from Germany. Their English is limited. But I think it gives a good indication on how they feel it is. It's places that's been lost to time. And that's what I find interesting. It's the history of these places. I don't want to just go through them. I want to see if I can find some history. This time there was no history. Sadly, it was just a lot of stables and houses from probably the people who worked here back in the days. I want to, tell you a story when we're out and looking around, but if I don't have one, I can only tell you about the thing I see or what I think. If you don't like those videos, well, there's a lot of other videos where I actually know where I'm going and what's happened to the place. Also, I have to fight against my... It's not that I don't like to talk on videos, because I'm just me. I can edit out, I can edit in, whatever. Sometimes the video goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. Another guy pointed out that my videos where I get caught or is about to get caught or get noticed has a lot more views because, of course, clickbait. and he told me that it's because it promises a change of pacing in the video, and I kind of understand where he was going with it. It was not as clear as I might have thought it would be, but I think I understand what his meaning was behind that comment. Not that he doesn't like the way I do it, he just wished there was a lot more fast pacing. Like, that's why I try to edit out as much of just walking, jump between the buildings here, because you can see where I'm walking. You don't need to see me walk all the way there. Thank you for listening.